it? I don't know. September 29th, 2019. You're here for the Sunday night hangout. It's like a podcast. I'm going to get it right out of the way. We want to thank Reno Fin, FU Tone, Tesi Switch, Lawrence Petross Design, Ardens Music, and Flipside Music for hanging out and supporting the channel. How's everyone doing? We've got, that's right, Aaron Lee in the house, the front man, chief bottle washer, as far as I'm concerned, at Albus Band, out of Crook County, Illinois. You know how it is.
Oh, actually, I'm south of Crook County, thank God.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I'm in Will County. Yeah, the greater Crook area.
The GCA.
What's up? Finally reunited, and it feels so good.
Ooh, yeah. Let's see. Who do we got in the chat? We've already got 17 crazies in here. We've got Mozzie tuning in. We've got Alex Radford of the Bay Area. Pete Hickson tuning in from Australia. We've got Nick in the house. I met Nick. Did I not meet Nick?
I don't know if Nick was up, but that's my Nick KB. Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah, I think did we not meet in the parking lot of GC, possibly?
I don't know if Nick was up there. I don't think he was.
Oh, all right. Well,
you met like a dozen people, so.
It's all a blur. That whole trip's a blur. Let's see. Who else do we have in here? Oh, geez, the chat just jumped way ahead. We've got Brad Miller, Upside Down. We've got Lawrence Petross. There he is. The original Paramutant in the house. Right on. We've got BC Rich 581. We've got Joe Metalhead Hervey from Long Island, New York. Awesome. Let's see.
I was right. You didn't meet Nick.
Okay. Brandon BC. Hey, Butt Cheeks is in the house. Hey, Brax Stubblefield, I did meet.
Butt Cheeks is in the house.
Gotta love Butt Cheeks.
Dude,
Thomas
I was not ready for that.
Raging Chimera. Jasper, Bronx Brother, Metalhead Hippie. Nice. Jay Steen, Mark Ross. Good to see you, man. Rick Hefner, Mark Taylor, my lovely sister Amanda, Mike Rohde.
Oh, I'm being told
David Ennis.
I'm supposed to say something. Hi, Lawrence.
Wow. I think I'm caught up. Sorry if I missed you, folks. Oh, there's Phil Mosley. Good to see you, man. If I missed anyone, say hey again. There's Janice.
There we go. So, let these crazies pile in here.
Okay. The original Paramutants out of the Savannah, Georgia area. Okay.
Nice.
Dale Palmer. Jeff Ripplinger. Good to see you, man. Brett McCord. Man. Got lots of people jumping in right off the bat. So, yeah, we're just, the theme is, what the hell would I call it? It's all about the hang. You know,
True.
Hey, we spent a good week, like not more than 10 feet from each other, essentially. And it's all about the hang.
And we're going to do it again soon.
We're going to be doing it again soon, yeah. Hey, if the hang wasn't so good, we wouldn't even be talking right now. Because it'd be
let alone planning, cross-continental flights.
Exactly.
So tell us about this new recording you were doing. Oh, Lawrence, thank you. The band and I will be recording a 4-song EP at the end of October, which means by the time it's all done, mixed, mastered, you're probably looking at seeing a song or so maybe in December.
Nice. Just in time for the holidays.
There'll be plenty of Lawrence Petross design pedals on said recording.
That kind of happens, right? He has a way of kind of sneaking in there, and next thing you know, it can't come off the board.
Well, and his Vermin is so damn good, dude. Like, all of his pedals are good.
Oh, I'm so jealous of the Vermin, too.
Dude, you should be. It's funny because I know Nick got envious of the Vermin, so then he just went and got one, and the other day he posted about it, and I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, I've played some good Rat pedals. I've played some really shoddy ones, but that is the best Rat-based pedal I've ever played.
Well, it's funny, a lot of companies, they do their version of, or I don't like using the term imitation. And there are those as well, but we don't buy imitation pedals. We'll buy, a version of, but more often than not, he does take the original and just improves upon it. It's like buying a Mustang or buying a Shelby Mustang.
Good call. If you're a car guy, that'll make tons of sense. I mean, I'm not, but I still got it. But yeah, here we are. Yeah, no, the thing is all of the
hang on.
issues that.
Sorry, I got to interrupt. The pantsless man is here.
Oh no, the pantless wonder, Quentin James.
Yep.
Hey man, I watched a video of you with a guitar on the toilet the other day, and we're the troublemakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sets the bar. That's all I'm saying. I won't say high or low. He just sets the bar.
I was gonna say about knee high, apparently. But no, Lawrence has this uncanny knack for, oh, this is a great sounding circuit, but it's really noisy and it has a high noise floor whether you're using it or not. Well, I'm just going to rework the circuit to where that goes away, and then I'm going to make it louder, and I'm going to make it more of all the things that you like and less of all the things that suck. And
right.
that's what he does. And next thing you know, you're like, well, shit, why doesn't everyone know about this? So
exactly. BC Rich says beats Ben in yoga pants. Yeah, there is that.
I don't know if
you haven't seen me in yoga pants.
No, I've seen him in shorts, seen him in boxers.
Yeah.
Never seen him in yoga pants, but I'd take that over Quentin to pants any day of the week.
Yeah, this is true. Quentin James said he made a video about the insides of the 87, and Laura says there's nothing inside, just magic. Go have a look. I'll at it after this. Nah, you're only a few minutes late, buddy. Just got the notification. Speaking of which, we should be seeing Laz at Namm.
Oh, perfect. We've got.
Butt Cheek says he can't make it, so.
All right, I've got to see who the hell does his name actually Butt Cheeks, or do you call someone Butt Cheeks?
No, that's Brendan B Squared.
Okay, well, there's a reason I didn't never see Butt Cheeks in the chat before, because when you said that before, I mean, I lost my shiz.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, Old Man Flowers, my favorite. What's up, brother?
Old Man Flowers.
Yeah, you know. I'll tell you what. If I say it with admiration, because if I am nearly as kick-ass and good-looking at his age.
Oh, no kidding!
He is. I mean, that guy's still building guitars, still playing guitars.
There we go.
That's awesome.
There's your Brendan B Squared signature guitar pick.
Fantastic. And we had somebody else with the tag Raging something. So if at some point tonight I combine them and make Raging Butt Cheeks, it'll happen. The things that make me laugh.
Brendan said, see, I used to work with Jay Hannon at IBM years back. He gave me the nickname and it stuck. Yeah. We also have the that kid Quentin James pick as well right here. Hey, Randy Crooks. Good to see you. David Ennis is on the mend.
I saw Joe Hervey asked her how you thought Winter Namm was going to go.
If it goes as far as how I plan and as well as I plan it to be, I won't remember a fucking thing.
But it'll still be very productive.
Oh, it'll be. That's the scary part. It'll be productive beyond expectations and fun beyond expectations. And chances are I won't remember much.
Well, it is kind of funny because, I mean, Summer Namm was probably the first time in my adult life that I had something planned that far in advance. You know, what days it was happening, when you were coming in, where we were going, when we were going. And we got it all done. And luckily, I have a steel trap for a memory. So
yeah,
we experienced it all. Yeah, I was going to say we experience it. You don't remember it. I do. It's a success.
Joe is asking, are we going to... Yeah, we'll both be staying at JJ's place, Joe.
Yep. It's going to be... That's going to be...
See what my sister wrote. Great. I won't worry about anything. And hey, Terry?
I mean, it can't be much worse than us in Nashville.
And Mr. Jones in. Like that.
Guess it could be.
Oh, yeah. Well... pretty much, yeah, like busier for sure. We'll want to stick together.
Yeah.
Hey, There's Eddie Van Haskell. He says, "Hey, why'd you put a sign on?" Hey, that was Amperella's idea. That was all Amperella. Excuse me, darling. Here we go. Just see. There we are.
Nice. Then there's that.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on that lingerie, Eddie. We're gonna dress up Amperella in some Victoria's Secrets.
Yeah, that doesn't seem gluttonous at all.
No, not even a little weird.
No, expensive lingerie for Amperella back there.
Yeah. And just remember, she's not a mascot.
Would she, in fact, have tone thong then?
Let's see. I knew it, sis. She's like, that's exactly how we said it. Yeah, I know. That's the same here. Hi, everyone. Yes, I'll be at Namm. Awesome. Original Paramutant. So how do you get the passes to attend Namm? I went to Summer Namm 04 on the coattails of a friend. Lately, Flipside Music has been supplying us with Namm passes. I can reach out to basically any of the sponsors, and that's one of the reasons we have sponsors.
Yep. Similar boat. If that didn't work, I've got some friends with pedal companies that will get me a badge.
Lawrence says Amperella has been sexting me lately. I don't know why.
It's because Amperella is run by Amanda Coombs.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh.
I have to get you to measure her around her cabinet in inches, please. You got it.
Too funny.
Oh, we woke up Radford. Apparently he was in the chat, but he was asleep.
Brack heard what I said. That's good. That's good enough for me. Good job, Brack.
Yeah. Mayhem says, dudes and non-dudes. Not a problem, Paramutant. Not a problem at all. Yeah, guys, ask away. We're here to have fun, easy, relaxed. I think I messaged Aaron late Thursday night. I'm like, hey, want to do the show? What are we going to do? Just hang. Okay.
Sure. I mean, we probably would have ended up doing this on the telephone anyway, so at least this way, everyone else can join in.
Exactly. I have to make plans to meet up and hang at Namm. I'll be driving down from San Francisco Bay Area, getting in through my sister's boyfriend, who's an EMG artist.
Nice.
Right on. Sounds good. Justin Cox in Utah. Good to see you. We're looking to get in, Tuesday and leave the following Tuesday. So we have lots of time, so we check out some of the area. It's up, upside down.
That sounds weird to say. What's up, upside down?
Sup down.
Exactly.
What's the layout of the band? Who does what, Aaron?
3-piece band. I play guitar and sing. We have a bass player, Alex, and a drummer named Eddie. And Ben has met all of these fine gents.
I have.
If you haven't heard us before, there are 2 songs on our YouTube page, which you can check out if you'd like.
We have 3 very different personalities in the band, but they all cohese quite well. Aaron's Aaron. Eddie is pretty chill.
Yeah, and quiet.
Is Eddie the drummer?
Yeah, Eddie's quiet.
Yeah, and Alex is bouncing off the walls.
Yeah, Alex is kind of like a hopped up hippie.
Yes, Quentin. If we go to any shows at night, I will be leaving the wallet chain at JJ's place. Because really, I don't even need to carry it because I carry my passport for ID.
Why do you have to leave your wallet chain?
Because it got confiscated last year at the Body Count show.
Oh, did it?
Yes. I think Quentin was going to start a GoFundMe to get me a new wallet chain.
I have one. I'll give you one.
Oh, I have. No, I put the original one back on. It was just bad because the previous one was a gift from bandmates.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. So, as we get into the recording, we'll actually utilize our YouTube page because I'll be shooting stuff and putting it up there and then doing a whole documentary on the recording process for anybody that's either never been in a band or is in a band and wants to just see how we're doing things.
Yep.
It's going to be pretty collaborative. There's a lot of local musicians and friends that are going to be there in the studio, hanging around, bringing extra equipment, stuff like that. So it'll be a lot of fun to record, be a lot of fun to put it out. Most up until now, all of the interactions that I've done for the band have predominantly been through Instagram. So if you're on Instagram and you want to give it a follow, just search Albus Band.
Right. Chris Ferrara, hello. He says, hi guys, I need a Shreddocaster. Where is the shredder equivalent to a Tele? Charvel used to make one. Well, sir, you have a few options there. Fender has the Jim Root Tele. It's got a 12-inch radius, so nice flat, fast. It does have EMGs, but you can always take them out. I would also look, I don't know what your budget is, Friedman Vintage T. Those things play amazing.
Those are incredible.
Yeah, and again, because you want to have obviously a flatter radius fretboard. That's the big thing. I think ESP may still make a T-shaped object.
That's what I was going to say. Is ESP has a metal Tele still.
Yeah.
Just depends on, like you said, the budget, what accoutrements you definitely need for the instrument.
Yeah, and actually, Mayhem, he says my vote's for the Jim Roots Tele because he has one. Amazing price point. Yeah, if you go the Squire route, no pun intended, you still get the 12-inch radius Indian Laurel fretboard instead. Yes, Mayhem, you have an Indian Laurel fretboard. That's why it's so light color, and it has passive pickups in it.
Well, I was gonna say I'm a big fan of the Chapman stuff. You know that Chapman, Rabia Massad's. For all intents and purposes, a metal guy, and he's got a SIG. They've got Teles that come with either P90s or humbuckers, coil tap. They've got two different price ranges. They've got your, 500, 550 US range, and then they've got their higher end, which is like $1,000.
Right.
And those are made at my favorite factory, World Manufacturing, in South Korea.
Hey, Thrash Metal, asking why you would remove EMG. Not everybody wants EMGs. You might just want to play a shred style, but you might not want that tone. I don't know. See, Chris can't afford a Friedman, so ESP Tele, yeah, LTD ESP sounds like an option. Yeah, definitely check that out. Original Paramutant, Albus. What's the Instagram? It's Albus Band. Same thing. He keeps it pretty consistent.
Yeah, Albus Band. Same thing on Facebook. Twitter, but I don't use Twitter for shit, so.
Jay Steen says, I played a Ventura Tele. It was cool and had a super fat neck. Yes, they do. And they are quite nice.
Ooh, another company that makes a killer Tele and it's like $600. Jericho Guitars, boutique company out in Texas, but they do a ton of guitars. They have like their Pro line, which is again that 1,000, 1,100 range, but then they have a lower range. I don't remember what it's called, Fusion, something like that. But they're like 600, 650. I had one of those. Those were killer.
I was going to mention Reverend or GNL as well, but they have the more like a 9.5 radius, I think.
Yeah, for shred style. Yeah, I was going to say
it's too round for most people.
Yeah. Oh, Phil Mosley, you saint, my British brother. Look at him putting a link in the chat.
Hey, that's what those mods do, right? SD Design, he says, late to the party. You're not too bad. Sis can't do Twitter, hurts her brain. I hear you. Reverend or 12-inch. Half-ace, thank you, sir. See, that's what I love about the community. If you don't know, somebody in the chat does.
I'm going to get a Reverend double agent, but I want one of the 20th anniversary ones, the OG 20th anniversaries, where they did this like limited edition light sky blue flamed maple top. That's what I really want because it has a railhammer pickup and a P90. It's gorgeous.
We got G Triple R in here. Hey all, can't stay. Stopped in to give a thumbs up. Thank you, sir. SD Design had to get more beer. Well, if that's not a valid reason to be late. I don't know what is. That's awesome. Mark Fex says, greetings. Greetings. Oh, to you? Yeah, I got beer burps already. Christ.
I was gonna say, what the hell do you eat? Like a pound of garlic? Like you're burping your ass off.
Oh, no, I had McDonald's. And you know how it reacts with me.
Yeah, and then beer. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, well, you only live once. I'm prepping for Namm. Prepping for Namm.
I think the funniest thing, without a doubt, if we were to backtrack and go over our experience staying in Nashville and Namm, is that every day we woke up, we felt like dog shit. We went to McDonald's, got shitty McDonald's food and a coffee, and somehow felt better. So what does that say about your and I's general well-being?
Oh, because we're pure musicians. That's what that is.
I mean, when
Nicotine,
McDonald's, coffee,
caffeine, cholesterol, boom.
Good to go. Good to go. It's like if you'd have seen us when we got up, took a shower, we looked like walking death. But as soon as we had what did you get? I know you get the biscuit, but yours is biscuit, egg, cheese, and bacon?
Yeah.
Yeah, see? I know his order. I got him a couple times.
With some ketchup.
Yes. That's what he rocks. So it's like once he had that in him and a cup of coffee, not even a whole cup, quarter cup of coffee, all of a sudden it's like the life comes back to your face.
Damn.
And the same thing was happening with me. All upside down.
Thank you very much, SD Design and Upside Down. Winter Namm Fund, let's go, says SD Design. Upside Down says Winter Namm Fund, let's go. Damn.
Well, that's good to hear. The most positive news going into this winter Namm and just in general, I start a new job tomorrow on top of my part-time stuff at Guitar Center. So provided that goes well, the funds should be all good.
Well, I kind of have the Namm Fund in place, but then I forgot about that thing called Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Damn, SD Design, you're nuts, man. Winter Namm Fund from San Diego. Let's go, Ben Coombs. Damn, buddy. Thank you.
Gotta love
it. I think that's a first where I have 3 super chats going on along the top at once of the chat. That's insane, guys. Come on. Wow.
Well, I've always said it, man. You've cultivated the best community there is.
Well, thank you. I try.
I've been around you. I know how hard you try. It's true.
Let's see. What do you guys think about the new GHS Cheeseball Fuzz? Haven't heard.
Look up.
Damn.
That's right. So the Winter Namm Fund has just grown exponentially because
we'll just have to start. We'll have to retitle the video Sunday Night. Damn.
Dude, it's not a bad idea.
Jeez.
What am I doing with all my spirit?
Basically, just saying rock on and keep doing what you're doing. That's what I see that as. Yeah.
Todd Flowers asked what I'm doing with my spare time. Obviously, in jest, since I'm a father in a band, working a full-time and a part-time. I will attempt to sleep and mostly just be vaping.
Right. Good question. Lawrence says, does the EVH qualify as a T-shape? Considering not so much like the one I'm looking at, but some of the older one, like the Music Man, for instance, you look at that upper horn, that's all telecast. Butt cheeks. Damn.
And J-Steen.
J-Steen, why not?
And Jasco. What the hell is
Jasco? So damn. Holy shit.
All right, let's get out of control here, people. This is getting out of hand.
Damn.
Quickly.
Yes, if you for a hardtail shred machine, not gonna lie, this thing will do the job.
Yeah, it will.
I was playing this just the other day. See, and therefore
a T-shaped. We read the same thing. Yes, I would give it the credit it deserves. Yes.
Oh, and they put it. I don't know if you noticed. They put out your guitars for you for display tonight. We got the handy Mexican telly. The workhorse, and of course, the Reno Fin.
Yeah, boy. Oh, going back, I interrupted you because people started sun damming us. somebody asked about the JHS cheese ball fuzz.
Yeah, the cheese ball, right?
Yeah, I'm happy that Josh did it because Love Tone pedals are awesome, and they like nobody does. Oh, Justin Cox in Utah, you sexy man. Thanks.
Yeah. Beacon O'Donnell. If I said that, sorry if I messed that up, Beacon, because that's not Lee Aaron. No, it's Aaron Lee.
Correct, Aaron Lee. Yep.
Quentin says I was in my kitchen, just kept hearing, damn.
Well, that's exactly what was happening. I mean, we started something here. It's Sundam. But yeah, no, nobody has done the Love Tone pedals any justice. And if somebody was gonna, neurotically open one up and measure everything the way it should be and put it out, Metalhead Hippie.
Shout out to the Tone King. If you haven't already subscribed to the Tone King, maybe one of you moderators can put a link to the Tone King's channel in here. If you haven't already subscribed to the Tone King, please subscribe. We're trying to get him to 100,000 subs.
Damn!
I'd like to do damn. We'd like to do that by let's say American Thanksgiving. I have no idea when that is, but I'd like to see it done by then. And also, if you're new tonight watching to this channel, please subscribe. I believe I'm 5 subscribers away from 1,400.
Oh, hell yeah. Please play some AC/DC or Hendrix with the LPD Classic Overdrive. I was like, I'll go play some AC/DC, but it'll have to be on an acoustic.
Thank you, Phil. Jesus. I don't know how good it'll sound. Oh, my amp happens to be on. Imagine that. Okay. So,
I will just say that it is a crying shame that neither Tone King or Henning have broke 100K yet.
Oh, thank you, Justin. Jesus.
For how long those dudes have been at it and how good they do, like those dudes need to be over a hundo.
We got 64 people in the house. We've got damn.
Lots of damn. Justin Cox in Utah, another damn.
Let's grab we'll grab a butt cheeks pick because it's handy. Sundam!
upside down, just Sundamned us.
I gotta think of a damn I don't know, was that even coming through or was it compressing all to hell? I left the volume down.
We got more compression and more Sundams.
Damn!
I was gonna say I don't know which ones you missed, but there's been about 5.
I can't remember the timing of the oys, Quentin. Terry said it came through fine. Okay, good. Yeah, I had the amp turned down quite a bit. Boom! I think we're at the point where we're not even at damn. We're at like shit goddamn.
Something like that,
Oi.
yes.
Oi! There we go. Jesus, guys. Thank you very much. I'm in shorts and not wearing socks. Jesus. Laz, at least you're not showering. Ben Coombs eating good tonight. Yeah, it was like was RJ with his lunch fund, right? You're more than welcome. Yeah, Mayhem came over on Friday night. We were hanging out. It was like NASCAR pit stops for guitar repair, Aaron. I think in between hanging out and talking, I adjusted 2 guitars for Mayhem in under 10 minutes.
Oh, nicely done.
Thank you. When are you wearing pants, Quentin?
There's really no reason for them, in my personal opinion. Like, I put on shorts for this live stream. Otherwise, there's no pants.
Best. Look out.
Well, I mean, true story. You figure the day that I picked you up when we got back to my house, what's the first thing I did? I said, all right, time to get comfortable. Pants off.
The man really loves to be in his underwear.
Yeah, it's true.
Les, don't tomate me. We love Canada and San Diego. I actually have a cousin in San Diego, SD Design. Finally got my Strat and the Gomer Caster all wired up, all as well. Awesome, Quentin.
Let me just say something, dude. Quentin James can frickin' play.
He can.
Like that dude, I've always been more of I've always had the singer-songwriter frontman thing. So it's like I'm always writing it with the mentality of, all right, I got to sing over this. What works with a vocal harmony?
Right.
So, like, yeah, I can play a little bit of that type of shiz, but I always step back and watch when people like him or like a Rhett or a Peter Honore or somebody like that just go off. It's like, damn. Like, I don't have time to practice singing, yelling, screaming, and shredding. Like, that's just, come on now. You're asking too much.
Very few people did it. And there's a reason.
Yeah.
Jeez, I got notifications going off everywhere. There we go. Let's get rid of that stuff. Hi, folks. I'm back. Oh, you didn't see me go away. That's right, Upside Down. I'm a hack, and that's okay. Want a Canucks guitar strap? Ooh, interesting. Hey, Jamal. Good to see you. Don't tempt me. Oh, yeah. I know, Laz. I know. Oh, I know.
I always say don't tempt me with a good time.
Nick says, come on, Aaron, bust out the metronome and get those sweeps going.
Yeah, Nick, for a fact, I asked you to teach me how to sweep because I don't sweep.
I was shown it a few times. Forget it. I was just like, yeah, maybe one day. I did it once or twice by pure accident. Hey,
crazy. The thing I've been doing the most of, another thing that I asked Nick for a little assistance with, is finger picking. I've been getting more and more into hybrid picking and finger picking because I spent my entire life mostly playing in punk bands. So it's like,
right. Yeah. Whereas for me, finger picking was something from day one because my dad's generation, right? Guy sitting around. If it's a jam session, if there's more than two guitars, one guy will just finger pick the parts just to be different.
Yeah, that's true. See, I was the only musician in the family. Figured dad worked at ComEd my entire life. Mom was stay-at-home mom. And then all of us kids were, more sports than anything. So I was the only one that was sports and music,
right.
from the age of 13 on. So, I could play a little bit, I've been playing 23 years, but some of these dudes, between the finger tapping and the sweeping and Jesus Christ.
Dana, New Jersey. Good to see you, man.
Hey, SD Design. Hello, brother.
Welcome, Josh. Says Aaron, you sexy bastard.
Oh, Josh Shadowins. What's up, you animal? He plays bass and works with me at Guitar Center. What a maniac.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, he's a maniac.
Laz is complaining about the lack of some folks watching. Only 37 thumbs ups and 68 watching. I'm showing 69 watching, so.
Well, of course 69 are watching.
So we should have 69s across the board.
Damn right. I don't sweep, mop, or do windows. We know, Quentin. That's why you had to change apartments.
Oh!
Too soon? I'm just messing with you.
Oh, cool, Jamal. Enjoying the Houston Astros.
Dude, they're a nasty. I mean, not to get into sports talk, but that was my pick to win it all this year, and they have done nothing but kick everyone's ass.
Quentin, oh, nice burn.
Brian Landers wants to know where the name Elvis came from. It's actually stolen directly from Harry Potter, because I am a huge Harry Potter. I'm a huge like fantasy, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones nerd. And Albus was the first name of Dumbledore. If anybody's watched Harry Potter, they know who Dumbledore is.
I knew that.
Only the greatest wizard of all time.
Let's see here. Joe Hervey asks, Ben, how do you feel about buying shirts/hats from companies we don't play or own? Say me wearing a Fender shirt. Well, there's a couple ways to answer that. One would be, no, don't wear shirts of the gear that you don't own. Don't be a fucking poser. Get your head out of your ass.
There's that.
But then that would be rather stupid of me to say, because I'm wearing a Gretsch hat and I don't own a Gretsch. However, I did own the Gretsch kind of when I bought the hat. I just didn't have the Gretsch here. It was in Nova Scotia. For those who are longtime subscribers to the channel would know that. A buddy of mine, Potter, found a Gretsch for me down on the east coast of Canada, and he was holding on to it for me, and then he started playing it every day. And I said, dude, that guitar's speaking to you. It's yours.
Yes, Josh Shadowin. I obviously knew that was Harry's son, Albus Severus. Yes, I knew that. Lawrence, you knew Mr. Dumbledore, but you and I have a love affair that these people don't want to hear about. So I knew that was going to be coming from you. Let's see. Somebody else wrote something. Gandalf, greatest wizard. Yeah, possibly. I mean, Gandalf the Grey. That's what I'm going to name my next cat. So I can't argue with that. And I have all of them tattooed all over me. I mean, I have a being right here. Can we see that at all? Yeah. It's a mixture of Gandalf and then the burned hand from Dumbledore.
My entire wardrobe is swag. I don't play all of it. Exactly. And that's how it happens. Like, I get a lot of, especially t-shirts, I get a lot of shirts sent to me. And I always have. Before I got into music, it was automotive companies. You get shirts at events and stuff. And
I've owned 4 Gretches, and I will tell you right now that if you want to talk about bang for the buck in the semi-hollow world, their line right now, I mean, you can go as low as like, God, $299 new up until say $5.5 US for Gretsch semi-hollows, like the Streamliners and what's the other line? There's the Streamliner and the
I can't remember.
Electromatic. The Streamliners and the Electromatic, like, they're incredible. I mean, they are fantastic.
I think the Electromatics are the full hollow. One's full, one's semi.
Yeah, I think you're right. So but either way, they're both in that price range, and they're just fantastic guitars. I've owned like 4 of them, and I've been on this debate where I'm going to be buying a 335-esque semi-hollow as my next guitar, and I'm either going to get a D'Angelico double cut Premier because I get it stupid cheap and they're great guitars, or I'm going to get one of the new Gretsch Streamliners. I haven't decided.
Hello and welcome to Matthew Stewart and Dwight Bailey. Laz is asking if anyone's headed to Halloween parties this year. There's one I may go to. I don't know. It's kind of hit and miss. As much as I love Halloween parties, especially with the lack of clothing used in costumes by a certain gender, it's like everything's a slutty this or a sexy that. So there is that, but
you just got to hope the dudes are working out, Ben.
Ironically, I'm not a big party person. Aaron knows, I'd rather just chill, hang out with just a few people. I'm not much on crowds and stuff. That's why, like, at bars, you play at a bar. As soon as I get off stage, I go outside, regardless of the time of year.
Yeah, that's true. You would think, because if you just watch Ben on his show, you'd be like, oh, this guy drinks quite often. And it's like, really, he only has like a beer during the broadcast. Other than that, he's not a drinker at all.
Yeah.
Although I did get him to puke in Nashville, so that was cool.
Yeah, we never told that story on air.
Well, they could use their imagination.
A couple of people know that story from off air, and I was told way to do Nashville right, because it wasn't just the puking, and it wasn't like, well, it was more of where it happened, right?
Well, and I love my advice to you. You're like, dude, I'm gonna puke, and I go, okay, great, go outside and puke and come back, and you go, okay.
Well, yeah, because you're like, dude, you don't look. I'm like, you know what? I just need to puke, mellow out for a minute. And you're like, well, go puke. I'm like, all right. And I was back, 10 minutes later, if that. You're like, oh, here's your drink back. I'm like, all right, rock on.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Butt cheeks. I still want the Squire Jazzmaster Active Contemporary HH. I know Ben played one before. That is my #1 viewed video on my channel. And actually, Ardens just got another one in recently.
If I were gonna get a Squire, it would actually be not only the first Squire that I've ever owned, but also the first signature I've ever owned. I would be getting the J Maskus.
Lawrence's comment.
No, I didn't offer to hold his hair. He had a hat on. That holds hair, right?
Actually, my hair was in a ponytail because, well, put it this way. The selfie for tonight's show was taken either just before or after.
Yeah, it was. I still don't know how I ended up with the bachelorette parties thing, but whatever.
You and me both.
Yeah, it was a good time, you know?
Yeah.
I've got a few sayings in life. One of them is bad shit happens when you party naked. And, you know,
yeah,
we had some bad shit happen. It was wonderful.
Yep. And beyond that, it's pretty much a family show with a little bit of cursing, so we're not going to say anything more.
You got it. Love the J Maskus. Okay, yeah, I do too. That's one of those ones where...
Well, they put the better bridge on it.
Well, and on top of that, the neck on that thing is... that's not your grab it off the shelf Squire neck. There's a reason it's, 4.5 American.
It's pretty close. Basically, it's just a Tune-O-Matic bridge, though, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm saying the neck on his J Maskus is like, it feels different than all the other Squires. Oh, yeah, totally.
I didn't really notice much of a difference.
I play it 4 days a week. I love it.
Aaron not cursing, not sure if that's possible. That's why I did the majority of the talking the first minute of the broadcast, so we can stay monetized.
I was going to say, he'll explain the algorithm to you. He's had to explain it to me twice because I forgot the first time.
Yeah. Basically, if you curse a certain amount within the first minute or two of a video, YouTube's just like, nope, that's it, boys. You ain't making any money off this. Is not family friendly. And that was pretty much all of our live streams from late night in Nashville. So if you want to watch, go back on the channel. All the Namm vlog stuff.
Dude, in fairness, the funniest video that we have ever put out together was still that Saturday walk back.
Do you mean the one where there's 4 clips of me ending the video in a row?
Yes. Oh my God, dude. And Ben doesn't drop F-bombs that many times in real life, but it was like every other word. Like, he was so wasted. It was great. And the best part of that video is when we're walking back and you do your best to quell anybody's worries. You go, I'm fucking hammered, but he's all right to drive. And I'm in the background. I'm like, It's like, go and watch that, people. I think the funniest was,
I think it was about a week after we got back. I really was starting. I'm like, I'm talking with companies. I'm like, I really probably shouldn't have that video up on my channel. And then it was on a Friday, I know, because the next morning we're in RJ's live stream, and RJ's like, Ben, saw your Saturday vlog. Nice to see you did Broadway right, buddy.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, and if RJ gave me the thumbs up on it, all right, we'll leave it up.
Yeah, you want to talk about a good dude, man. We could take a second to talk about RJ Ronquillo. If you guys don't follow RJ, he might be the most versatile player I've ever seen. Guy can play every style. But, he's just such a good dude, man. I don't have a bad thing to say about the guy.
Very humble, very nice, very accommodating. I can't say enough good stuff about the guy.
He's just one of those guys that, Brad Miller.
Damn! Thank you, Brad.
Yeah, RJ's one of those guys.
What's the tweed amp over my left shoulder? This would be a Fender Blues Deluxe reissue.
I love that amp. Big fan.
I used to be. I can't, the tone I've been having the last few months, I can't get out of that amp that I was getting out of the B-52, unfortunately. Yes, Justin, RJ's class act, top shelf. Rhett Shull, same deal.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think Rhett's younger, but he's, if Rhett keeps on being Rhett, and I think he will because he's got a head on his shoulders, he'll be another RJ in another 10, 15 years. You know what I mean? Like, I can't see things changing too much for him.
I don't even know if it'll take 10, 15 years, but I see what you're saying.
Like, that's basically the age difference, right?
What is he, 29? Yeah, I guess you're probably right. It's probably like 10 years.
Yeah, and since I finally figured out how old RJ was, so
yeah, your math is solid, my friend. Nicely
my
done.
math is solid. No matter my condition, I can always do math.
It's true.
Jasco, did I ever get new tubes? I am having some sent. Yes. Our good friend of the channel, George Lackey, is sending me a matched pair of tubes. We were talking today, actually. I played my twin Tone Master yesterday and was actually pretty good. You sound surprised, Jay. Like, they're not bad. It's just, it's not tube. It's not the same to me. I'm curious how it throws, though. How does it sound out like 20 feet out in front of it?
They're just too expensive for...
Yeah.
Emulation of the tube version.
You and I. Yes. Yes, Mozzie. RJ is, in fact, younger than me. That's all I'm going to say. Why do you think your Fender isn't sounding different? Because the B52 puts out a lot more low end. It's designed to play for higher gain than, the Blues Deluxe, which is designed for low gain. So it's got the resonance option, so I can dial in a lot more bottom end naturally than I can ever get out of the Fender.
Yeah. No, Jay played the twin at the I don't remember what to call it, the fake twin. He played the fake twin at Guitar Center, and it sounds good. And I'm not shocked that it sounds good. It's just for $300 more, you can have the real thing.
Oh, fuck yeah. It's well worth $300.
Like, save the $300 up and get an actual twin, because actual twins are fucking awesome.
Joe, anyone own a Gibson Melody Maker? I have a friend that has one. I don't know anybody in the community necessarily that has one. I'm not sure, though.
I'm glad a Melody Maker got brought up. So, do you remember when I posted that video from Guitar Center? I showed like that 1963, 66, something like that. It was all brown SG that was beat to shit, that I was like, vintage isn't going to take this.
Yep.
That was a Melody Maker. My buddy ended up buying it off the guy in the parking lot because Guitar Center wouldn't take it. Guess how much he got it for?
I'd hate to ask.
$200.
Wow.
Because the old guy's like, yeah, I don't want to carry it home. So what do you give me for it? And he's like, I only got a couple $100. And he's like, I'll take it. You're a nice guy. So he gave him $200 for it. And then he went. The guy was still in the store, so he ran next door, pulled like $50 or $60, and gave him that as a like, you're shitting me. Yeah, so that's one of the guitars now that has been offered up to me to be used on the record if I want. Right,
nice. Tom Harhigh, thank you, sir. Damn, I caved and bought a '69 Strat. Oh, you did get it. Okay, not the one. Oh, not the one before I got a crazy deal from a shop in Brooklyn. Feeling guilty. Oh well. Man, you've been finding 69 Strats like crazy, and that last one was still a good deal, in my opinion.
We've got lots of questions and comments. I'll hit Hellface quick just because he's playing a 65 Melody Maker right now. That's nice. Awesome. Metalhead Hippie says, what do we think of Billie Eilish and her brother? I have never listened to Billie Eilish, but I did watch a clip the other day of her playing True Detective on the Jimmy Kimmel Show.
Oh, cool.
And her hair was green, so that was cool. But I don't know. Don't know anything about her music.
I'm not that familiar. I'll have to check it out. I know the name, but that's about it. Anyone here thinking of already owns the new Tone Master Fender amps? Yeah, we were just discussing that, Jamal. Jay played the twin and thought it sounded pretty good. Gary Tholander, hello.
Your sister asked, what new pedal have I got my eye on at this time? To be honest with you, I am going to get a Boss ES8. I'm going to upgrade my switcher. I've been talking about it for like 2-3 years, but I'm going to get the ES8 just because it's the only switcher that I know of off the top of my head that, for those that don't know switchers, you take analog pedals, you plug them all in, and then, whatever's plugged into one is number one, what's in two. But you can do combinations. So it's like, say you've got a part of a song that has distortion, reverb, phaser, and delay on it. But then the next part is just you clean tone. Rather than trying to turn off 4 buttons, you hit one button and you're clean.
Right.
So I've been using a switcher for the last like 2 or 3 years, and all is good. But if I want a patch where it's like I'm just using the distortion pedal, and then I'm going to go to just clean tone, or not just clean tone. Let's say I go from just distortion to a different distortion and fuzz. I would have to waste putting a patch in where it's just one pedal on the patch. On the ES8, the ES8 has a stomp box mode, so I can literally just go between turning on and off them in the order that they're in the system or going to the programmed mode. Okay. So that's what I'm going to get. But it's like $500.
Miller's owned 2 64 millimeters, single cutaway and double cutaway, both stolen about 25 years apart. That's bad mojo with melody makers and you, dude. That sucks. That really sucks. Butt Cheeks is enjoying his Orange Micro Terror very much. Just put a new 12AX7 in it, and it screams. What pedals would you suggest for it? Front end slice, no effects loop. Oh, front end since no effects loop. Okay, and are you playing the amp dirty or clean? Because that limits you. If you're playing the amp dirty, you really don't want to throw any delays, reverbs into a dirty amp. Some people do modulation into dirt. Personally, I don't care for it, but people do. You can get away with it. If you're running it clean, damn, anything and everything, dude. Those are great pedal platforms too, surprisingly.
Metalhead Hippie asked a naughty question. It actually is a very good. I don't play high enough gain stuff to need a noise gate. Damn!
That's what I was about to say. Damn. Tofu salad fun. Well, we are going to California, so
yeah. For those that don't know, Glenn has a noise gate out. SMG has a noise gate out called the Cock Blocker, and it is a really, really good noise gate. So for all you metal dudes that need kind of the end-all be-all of noise gates, that's the one to get. It runs off of your effects loop in your amp and in the front, so it's like literally sensing the noise in the amp as well as the noise from the pedal.
And funny enough, Metalhead Hippie just asked what we thought of Glenn's Cock Blocker. I will let you know in about a week because I know he's shooting some shootouts and demos and stuff as we speak. Janice is headed out. See you, Janice. Damn! ST Design. If you were an animal, which animal would you be? I would be a polar bear or a panda bear. I'd be a house cat.
I'd be an owl all day, every day. Woo!
I'd be a house cat. There's not much expected of you. And you can be an asshole if you want to be. Ooh, Todd Flores is looking at the Eddie Cochran guitar. Yeah, that's sweet, dude.
They used up the old 50s necks on the double clutch.
Look out. There is Krellbar. Don't slip on a pile of poo in the street when you go to Cali, and don't catch typhus or the plague. I'll try.
Nick just said, okay, Hedwig, I mean Aaron. Hedwig being the owl from Harry Potter. It was very sad.
Damn. What does a beaver make? Damn.
Oh, nicely done. I see what he did there. I was going to say feces like the rest of us.
I had to work it out. It took me a moment. That's right, Terry. We can now upgrade from McDonald's to In-N-Out Burger.
Does In-N-Out Burger have coffee, though? Because that will sway our decision.
Oh, we'll be having French press coffee at JJ's each morning, dude.
Oh, well, then I don't need to worry about it.
No, you don't. No, we will need to worry about sugar if you take sugar in your coffee.
Which I do, and so do you.
Yeah, so we'll scam some sugar on our way. I took some from Gibson last year. Gibson supplied me with my sugar.
I was going to say, let me think. You do like 2 creams and 4 sugars in a McDonald's coffee?
No, 2-2. Double.
2-2? Okay. I was like, I knew it was something like that. Oh, I do 4 sugars.
Hey, Tony, how's it going this weekend? It's going great, man. Thank you for asking. Watch out for Namthrax. Always, Brendan. I came back Namthrax free from winter, but after summer, I was pretty sick.
Gary Tollander just clipped his big toenail with some side cutters. I don't know what the hell side cutters are, but good job on the toenail, brother. Wire cutters. That sounds dangerous. Gibson
branded sugar? No, but they had a catered room where all their business was going on. Bunch of suits in there. I just walked in, took a look around, saw some sugar packets. JJ lives in a sugar-free home, so I grabbed me a bunch.
You're telling me
legendary Corn Doug, cousin Doug. Good to see you, sir.
You're telling me JJ operates without sugar?
Yep.
Man, I'd hate to see the guy with sugar.
It's interesting. Bumble Best, what's up with all the vape controversy? Most of it's THC-based liquids that are not approved. Like
in the United States, they're trying to get rid of flavors and make it just tobacco and menthol, which sucks because I don't give a shit about tobacco or menthol. I have Rice Krispie treat in here, damn it.
Nice. Just heard from Richie.
See what Metalhead Hippie just said? That sounds a lot like a Will Varela comment.
I like my women like my coffee naturally bitter.
Hey, where the hell is Will Varela? I haven't seen him in a minute.
Where is Will? That's right, Tom. You can do that. Yeah, I just use nicotine in mine, so. Hey, Han36 Solo. Good to see you, sir. True Tech. We got a rotating amount of 69 viewers. I love it.
Hey, man, it's a magic number. Although it is easily one of the best / most.
Oh, cool. Brad Miller says, I think Will was on his live stream earlier today.
Oh. Well, at least I know he's okay then.
Yeah, Crowbar, they tried the same thing here and we shot them down a year or two ago.
Yeah, but this is America. We'll fuck it up.
Yep. Nice, Laz.
Soda, how are you?
But how are you, Soda? That's what's on him. How are you doing, bud?
I hope it doesn't offend Soda that I'm drinking a Powerade.
Okay, so Rich says quite possibly as far as doing the show tomorrow, folks.
69, the year of my sweetie's birth. 69, one of the most successful and awkward positions ever known to man. It either works out swimmingly or it's like, oh God, up, down, this is a mess. Let's just switch it up.
Let's see here. 69 watching, 49 thumbs up, streaming 56 minutes. Thank you, Terry. Oh, and Richie says, hey to everybody. Everybody say hey to Richie.
Richie, if you're watching this, I'm going to eat your face.
No, he's not. It's his anniversary today, so I think he just got home. He went down to Thousand Islands. I think they're doing a cruise down at Thousand Islands.
Salad dressing?
Huh?
The salad dressing?
Where do you think they got the name for the salad dressing?
Hell if I know. I only know Thousand Islands is salad dressing, man.
Yeah, it's basically at the mouth of the St. Lawrence River. There's 1,000 islands in the St. Lawrence River. All this
Did somebody actually stop and count all those, or are they fucking guessing?
I don't know.
We've got controversy.
Well, you know what? It was probably some American that called him that.
1, 2, 6, 1,000.
Oh, fuck. I don't know. 1,000? Give or take?
Lazy assholes. Didn't even bother to put signs up to show the ones they counted. Probably double counting. Now that's a salad dressing, 69.
Are they metric islands?
It's a good question.
Yes, I do, Doug. Because if you don't miss the turnoff to the U.S., you're headed to Brockville.
Terry says it's legit. Apparently, you don't have to count them, but if you count them, the islands between the points add up to 1,000. Way to look out. A huge stuffed pike.
Interesting how the first use feet to measure distances. Yep. All right, butt cheeks, you're out of here. Have a good one.
Bye, butt cheeks. I love that dude.
Did you ever check out that band named Like Machines? I did, and they were quite cool. Richie says, thank you for the anniversary wishes and the hellos.
Some tweaker counted and named them. Yeah, he must have been American then.
Nice. Nice, nice.
SD wants me to play a guitar. I'll play the Ben Coombs song. It's open D, and you just scream, let's take off our pants and start the revolution. It's pretty easy.
Well, just an update. We are now 4 subscribers away from 1,400.
Let's start the revolution. Hold on, SD. Damn you.
I just refreshed it. We lost a sub. We're back to 5 away from 1,400. All right, whoever just unsubbed, that one's for you. Weasel cheese, Wheezy Cheezel. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate it, man.
Oy vey, oy vey. Ben Coombs song, open D, take off your pants and start the revolution. Take off your pants and start the revolution. Revolution. Oh, yeah. That one's for free.
My sister put, who unsubbed? Do I need to call Liam Neeson? Dennis Brio, hello?
Oh, that was funny as hell, man. You know. So, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. And somebody asked who leaves thumbs downs. Sad, jealous people. That's who leaves thumbs downs.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah. Super fans. Right, Todd? Todd knows. Same 4 every time. Exactly.
I have you ever seen Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
Oh,
Movie
yeah.
From like the early 2000s. Remember at the end when they find out about the internet and all the people that have talked shit about them and they get all their money, they actually fly to the people's houses and they're like, are you Bumblebee Tuna 342? Yeah. And did you say Jay and Silent Bob's is some weak ass bitches? Yeah. And then they beat the shit out of them. I would love to do that with YouTube.
I know. That's
It'd be
right.
wonderful.
Zima lovers.
It'd be great to fly to one of these people. Well, the only thing that bothers me is the fact that you can leave a thumbs down, not identify yourself, not leave a comment as to why. Like, some people are just, you know, trolls and hateful, spiteful sons of bitches, and it's like they just put down, like you said, because I don't like that guy or that guy's doing something cool. So it's like I think they should at least make you say, like, if you put thumbs down, you know, they'll know who you are. Or you have to leave a comment, you know. That's
Tom Harhigh. I may or may not have smoked a bowl with Jay in 1998.
Hey, man.
Nice.
Phil Mosley. The sign on the back of the truck said Hollywood Critters. You fucking moron. It smells like somebody just shit in your cereal. Bong.
I've been a fan of Kevin Smith's, well, since Clerks. Because I was like, you know, he was one of the first directors that was like kind of my age, talking about life I could relate to in some ways. Hey, Showman Blues. Good to see you.
Yeah, Mallrats was one of the funniest damn movies ever made.
Yeah.
But I mean, even every one of his movies outside of Jersey Girl, I don't endorse Jersey Girl or J-Lo, so fuck that. But everything else.
Even Jersey Girl, I didn't mind too much. It was different. It was a different thing. I understand what he was looking to do.
I think I may have enjoyed it if it didn't have Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
Taco flavor kisses for my band.
Soda says I'm Randall. There was a time.
Yeah, there is the reboot coming out, Todd, and I am looking forward to seeing it. It's like October 10th, I think it comes out.
Something like that.
Dogma is
Dogma was
fantastic.
great too. Yep.
Fantastic. Best part of that movie is when they say it's not like people just fall from the sky and then Chris Rock's character falls and then Jay goes, "It's not like beautiful big titted bitches just fall from the sky."
Yeah.
I've used that 1,000 times. Never gets old. Oh, hey Showman. Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, Showman's been around since day one.
Well, that's good.
Yep.
Yeah, Jay was in Zack and Mary. That's right. Although I'm pretty sure it's not Mary, it's Miri, I think. Whatever. Yeah. Tomato.
Laz, damn! This is an anti-thumbs down donation to the wonderful Coombs, Ben and Amanda. Love the sister-brother duo. Question, who's the eldest? I would be the eldest. I'm the trailblazer.
He's the lack of English-speaking trailblazer.
Yeah. But who grew up?
Your sister. That's on her.
Definitely her. Joe says he can't spell. That's okay. I can't talk.
My favorite line is when Damon says, "Let's go on a killing spree in the elevator." A woman spits out her coffee and he says, "Oh, no, not you." I do like... Dude, that whole movie's funny as hell.
Yes, technically, Doug in the chat would be the eldest Coombs here. Let's see here. Hugh Caldwell says, I hope you get invited to one of the gear events soon. You deserve it. I would be happy to go. As long as I can afford it. Because some of those events, it's all paid for. Some of them, you got to pay part of it. Some of it, it's all on your dime. But definitely, if it's in the budget, definitely. Would love to.
Tom Harhigh, perfect.
Soda's asking who Doug is. That would be the legendary Corn Doug.
Next concert destination. Ben, do you have a show that you're planning on going and seeing anytime soon? I can't. Actually, I take that back. The dude that makes
it would cost me to go to a show, I can buy a guitar.
It's true. That's true. The dude that makes aluminum necks for Robot Graves, which is fantastic aluminum neck company. He has a band that is on tour, and they're going to be out my way second week of October on a Wednesday, I think. No, first week, the 4th, I think. And I think I'm going to drive out there and see them. Just support him because he makes awesome guitar necks. And I plan on buying one.
What's your favorite stoner band? Metalhead Hippie.
Melvins. If you quantify them as stoner, but they're stoner rock, so why wouldn't you? Definitely Melvins. No two ways about that. Melvins. I fucking love the Melvins.
Fu Manchu.
That's a good band too. But Melvins all day. Basically, Melvins, Dinosaur Jr.
We'll be talking with Doug from Fu Manchu. We'll be seeing him at Namm.
Yes, you did tell me that, which would be cool.
Amanda
41 is the new... True Tech says 41 is the new 31, or at most 39.
Tom Harhigh asked, Dinosaur Jr. anyone? Both of us? Yeah. Yes, please.
Dino. That's what I was just saying. Like, the only signature guitars that I would ever buy, because I'm not a signature guy, is I would get an aluminum electric guitar company, King Buzzo, for the Melvins, and I would get the Squier Jazzmaster for Jay. Those are the only two dudes that I would buy a signature guitar for, because those are two of my favorite bands ever. I love both those bands. Oh, SD, I Feel the Pain. Great fucking song.
Yeah. That was the big commercial hit for them. That was when they got the push. Which I believe in that video, Jay is playing a Les Paul.
I know he's hitting a golf ball all around like New York City.
Yeah. Mick Thompson or Jason Becker? I'd go with Becker.
For what are we saying? For what, talent or
preferred? You're preferred of the two.
Well, Becker probably for like pure shreddiness, but I think Thompson seems like he's such a cool dude. Like every interview I've ever seen with him, it's like that dude seems like he gets it. He's just a normal dude.
I could be a little biased. I was listening to the Little Ain't Enough album the other day, so I was listening to some Becker.
What does it say? Sebadoh, good band.
Oh yeah, Lou's other band.
Sebadoh played last year in my buddy's backyard, which was pretty funny.
Let's see. Sly Dinosaur Jr. opened for The Cure in the 90s on 4th of July, one of the best shows ever. Very cool, Les. Yeah, I enjoy Sebadoh.
Yes.
It was funny, back in the day, one of my buddies, he would, every band that would come along, every alternative band, he said, they'd either sound like old Sebadoh or Doughboys. It was either they sound like Sebadoh or old Doughboys. And I was like, okay. And for those who don't know, old Doughboys was an alt band out of Montreal in the 80s and 90s.
Somebody asked if your sister has the Jazzmaster. Yes, she does.
Yep.
That's the one that you got her. Whether or not she's actually utilizing it, anyone's guess. You know, she's been home with she's been home with pneumonia, so it's not like she could have, sat around playing it.
Yeah. Yes, Lou Barlow, SD Design. Lou Barlow is the bass player for Dinosaur Jr. and head guy at Sebadoh.
Yeah, I think my favorite, a song that I absolutely love by Dinosaur Jr. that a lot of people don't know is I Don't Want to Go There. I think that's what it's called. I Don't Want to Go There. And it's off of the same record that's got little fury things on it. The hell's that record called? It's the second record.
And I think most people don't realize how much Lou sings on Dinosaur Jr.'s stuff.
Oh, he sings all over it. Whenever you hear a falsetto, it's Lou.
Yeah. Yeah, and they sing very similar to each other too. So a lot of times you're like, is that Jay singing? Is that Lou singing? Doesn't matter. Butthole Surfers, another great band.
Great band. What the hell is that other song that Crumble. That's the other song I love by them. Crumble and I Don't Want to Go There are probably my two favorite Dino songs.
Lou was singing more than Jay. Yeah. Cool. Man, we're talking about all kinds of stuff tonight. This is awesome, folks.
It's exactly what it was supposed to be.
All about the hang. We got 66 of us doing the hang.
It's all about the hang. I think it's cool. Speaking of Butthole Surfers, I think it's cool that Pincus plays in Melvins now.
Right.
He plays bass with the Melvins. Like I saw them when they went out last year with the two bass lineup. I mean, that's what's so cool about the Melvins. I mean, they've done everything. They've, had the old drummer, had Crover. They've gone to Crover on bass. They've gone to having a stand-up bass and doing a Melvins light version. They've done two drummers with the dudes from Big Company. I mean, they've done two bass players. They literally do whatever the hell they want, and it always ends up being awesome. And I saw him last year when it was the two bass setup with Steve McDonald from Red Cross and Pincus from Butthole Surfers.
Thank you, Tom. Tom reminded me we were going to talk about Gibson. All right.
Ignacy does still have a job, yes. Of course he does.
Well, yeah, way to jump to the punchline. Let's discuss, Aaron. Come on. So, what was it? Friday, we noticed Gibson pulls all their videos. There's rumors going around. Mark's lost his job, blah, blah, blah. Aaron and I briefly texted on Friday. I reached out to some folks. Aaron reached out to some people that we know in the industry. We had the lowdown. So by lunchtime yesterday, we knew what was up. Mark Ignacy took the screenshots of a couple of YouTubers that commented on his absence in social media and kind of lashed out at him, basically saying fake news, whatever. That's the way I interpreted his Instagram story. And then, but yes, Mark Ignacy is in fact still working for Gibson. Beyond that, there's not much to say. It's the great Gibson reboot. Brack says, yeah, who knows what it is.
Well, I thought he was a good pickup for them when they got him. So I would have been, I mean, throw out the whole, play authentic or else bullshit, and just look at it from a guy that's worked in a high-end rare guitar shop. He knows what players want. He's a player himself. I thought he was the right guy for all that. So I would have been absolutely shocked if he got let go. I mean,
I would
short of like dropping a deuce on JC's desk, like seriously.
Well, yeah, but see, I don't put it past Gibson being dumb enough to fire him. So it wouldn't surprise me. Like
if we're going,
hey,
track
Gibson
record.
fired everybody, sure.
Track
Nothing
record, I can totally see that.
He showed
Nick
his
KB.
Marshall office amp too. Cool.
Nick, that's not an unpopular opinion. You can hate the company and how they run things, but their guitars in 2019 have been stellar. I've now played 49
I
of them.
wouldn't say stellar. I would say definitely better.
Well, I've played 49 and haven't found anything to bitch about.
I've seen a few finish flaws on some and stuff like that. Like stuff, there should not be like when a Les Paul standard starts at 3,300 Canadian. I should not find a finish flaw. I'm sorry, it's $3,000 fucking dollars.
Well, what's crazy is they went down almost $400 in America. Like they've never done that. So it's like they knocked the prices down. The QC's gotten better. All they've ever had to do is just shut up and get out of their own way. And that's what they keep failing to do. Exactly. It's like just make killer guitars, make them more reasonably priced so people can get them, and you're good.
Jay Steen's asking, did Mark say it was fake news? What it was on his Instagram story was screen grabs of, let's say, Phil McKnight and the Guitologist, and it's clips of their live streams or the Friday shitpost Friday that Guitologist does. And it has the portion where they're talking about what's up with Mark, and he's got a bunch of emojis under the video clip of face palms. And he's like, really? Hashtag good reporting, stuff like that. It's just clearly lashing out when all he had to do was simply put out a tweet or a status up saying, everything is fine, I still work for Gibson. But no, he decided to be a dick about it. And as far as I'm concerned, he was being a dick about it. It was very unprofessional. Because, let's be honest, these YouTubers could bury you, Mark. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the big thing is it's like, it's 2019. People don't have anything better to do. They're going to speculate. So it's like when you wipe, I don't know, 133 videos or whatever the hell you had on your site, and you've got 131,000 followers, what do you think people are going to do? Like that had to have been an expected reaction. Like, oh, Gibson went bankrupt, Gibson sold, Agnesi was canned. Like there had to have been that thought process. Yeah. Now,
well, see, like Todd says, he would have done the same thing though. See, whereas I myself, you put it out there, you're letting all the rumors run around rampant. Like either stay quiet, as Gibson apparently was doing, or put out some form of release. It's just amateur.
I would have just said something that says, we are taking down our videos to reformat and reboot. Please stay tuned. You don't even have to mention Mark. If you just do that, people go, that's that. Okay, cool.
Exactly. And I didn't even know where the rumor of Mark being let go even started. Like, people, and it was just because everyone's like, Gibson's, like, what's up with Gibson? The videos are gone. Is Mark still around? It seemed to be that automatic follow-up question, and nobody said anything.
Well, I know that like Phil getting that email from somebody that, he trusted as a source saying it probably didn't help, because Phil is a trusted source. So, if Phil says like, oh yeah, I trust this guy. If he says it probably is going to happen. Yeah. People are going to follow through on that. But again, I don't think it was intentional, because I don't think they have that kind of forethought. Here we are again, talking about Gibson. You know what I mean?
Okay. SD Design's like, tell us a happy story, please. All right. Let's see. In less than 4 months, that guy and this guy are going to be headed that way to California to hang out for a week with JJ and his House of Jams and anyone else.
JJ Ben? Have you talked to JJ? How's he doing?
JJ's been pretty busy. He played a gig last weekend, I believe. There's a short video clip up of him playing really good stuff. Oh my god, like very Faith No More type thing.
Oh,
but
awesome.
heavy.
Yeah, well, I think he's in a totally down-tuned, if I remember from what he said last time.
Yeah, I can't remember. Let's see. What's the most metal guitar or pedal or amp you guys own? My most metal amp would be my B52. My most metal pedal would be my Metal Zone or my full bore metal from MXR. Most metal guitars, let's use the Kramer, the BC Rich Mockingbird is quite metal, and my Wolfgang. What about you, Aaron? What's your most metal things?
I don't know. Man, I ain't got shit that's metal. Once Dime died, I gave up on metal.
There we go.
Being honest, I mean, give me. I'm a '90s kid. You know, I was born in '82, and I really grew up listening to Q101 and, you know, alternative and grunge and all that.
Yeah.
Post rock type stuff. So I don't have anything metal. I mean, I've owned obviously all of that type of shit, but
somebody mentioned. Terry said, yeah, he thought JJ had a gig last night. He may have had another one last night too. Yeah, I got an 87 as well, Nick. Great pedal, eh? Great pedal. Yes, and I included the BC Rich Mockingbird because it's got the FU tone pickups in it, so it's got some high gain pickups.
Speaking of Dean, because I just saw Dean from SD Design, I just took in one of the it's like the more affordable range ones, but it's the Dean Z, but they call it like the I don't know, the XZ, something like that. The pretty damn good guitar, man. I mean, it got before it even got onto the website, it was on layaway. A guy saw me after I bought it in and was like, "Can I put that on layaway?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." They're cheap too. You can get them like hella cheap. Like I think that guitar only, I think I tagged it at like 2.5 American.
True Tech says wire up all your pedals in line. There would be so much line noise because I'm at about 50 pedals.
I'd probably have about 30, so that'd be noisy. Pantera was the last metal band I listened to. I stopped listening to just about everything modern after Soundgarden's last album. Since then, I hear a few songs I like and made by MP3. Krellbar, you and I operate in the same space, brother.
Hugh Caldwell, do you have Faith acoustic guitars in Canada? UK designed all solid wood guitars at a great price. Just bought one. I've heard of them, but I don't know where you would get one. I'm not sure.
They're not here in the States. I know of them too, but that's just because I know Chapman and all the Dorje guys way back when they had Faith acoustics. They sound great, but we don't have them here.
BC Rich, more rumor updates. Anyone have any idea if Kramer is being sold by Gibson? What I was told in July was Gibson was shopping the brand around, but not actively. Like they were just testing the waters, but it wasn't like they were gonna give it away. Like if someone offered them the right amount of money, they would have sold it. I heard that, Laz. Judas Priest newest album. Yeah, quite heavy, quite good. Nothing. Okay. Terry said he wasn't finding any dealers in Canada.
Leave it to Terry to jump right on the old interwebs and figure out the answer.
Well, you know, moderator to the stars that he is. And me. As they say, the stars and me. You're killing me, Metalhead Hippie.
Judas Priest, breaking the hip.
But we will be doing some giveaways soon. Got some stuff coming in, and we'll have some stuff going out. Basically, I'm going to get some gear in, I'm going to demo it, and then give it away. I thought you'd like that soda. Well, we got 70 crazies in here. What do we have for thumbs ups, Gary? New BC Rich guitars looked amazing. I haven't seen any of the new BC Riches. Hope they're at Namm. Love to check it out. Six thumbs up. Nice. Thanks, Gary.
I just played a little what is that song? Greasy Weasel or whatever?
Greasy Weasel. Yeah.
There you go.
We'll try, Metalhead Hippie. We'll try. I used to have a bunch of Rock Band flags. You remember those at the head shops? I do, True Tech. I don't know. I still have about half a dozen of them. I still have a Jimi Hendrix one up in my room. It's been up for 20 plus years.
Holy
Ben,
hell.
when will we see what companies will be at Namm? Good question. Whenever they update the Namm app, I would say. There's a Namm app you can download.
Chances are, with it being winter Namm, it'll be most of them. In fact, I can tell you from summer Namm, there's about 15 companies that I was supposed to hang out with that told me they weren't going because they bust their nut on winter Namm, and they will be at the next winter Namm. So yeah. I'd expect everybody at winter Namm.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, other than Gibson 2 years ago, I can't really think if anybody. Then again, there was more than I could think to see. Like, I didn't even check out a lot of major companies. I didn't have time. Okay, so Terry actually reached out to the company last year. Okay.
How many thumbs up did we say we had?
I think it was like 56.
Yeah, that's what it shows on my computer. But I already gave a thumbs up, so I can't give another.
Yeah, same here. True Tech says, used to get free passes to anything that went near Toronto. I hear you, man. I did see a photo of the new Derry Guillen from Honeymoon Suite's signature Godin guitar. I don't know if I think I have a picture of it. Let me
the Hyman.
For any I know Canadian viewers or fans of Honeymoon Suite, there we go, folks. Let's see. Oh, wait. Come on. All the way in. And then back. So there we go. The new Derry Guillen Godin coming out. Probably, I would imagine, around winter Namm.
When do the Ben Coombs assless chaps come out?
First of all chaps are assless. If they had an ass, they'd be pants.
Good call. Good call.
That is one of my personal pet peeves in life. They're just chaps. There's no assless. It's just chaps.
Second, when do yours come out?
Winter Namm.
Signature model. It's going to be awesome. I tell you what, we turned some heads.
Yep. Is vaping dangerous? No, if you do it correctly, SD design, it is 95% less harmful than smoking.
I mean, you're still putting shit in your body that isn't intended to be there, so
yeah.
Nobody can say, like, yeah, it's good for you. But no, like Ben said, better for you than smoking cigarettes.
I was playing that yesterday, Terry, ironically enough, or 2 days ago. I think Mayhem was over. I played a little New Girl now.
You know, Ben, if you did choose to wear chaps with the ass hanging out, I would, in fact, support you and wear a pair myself.
Good to know.
Just so you know. I'd do that for you.
right. Keep those questions coming, folks. We got the train rolling.
Ass out chap life. Now that's my kind of tag. Fantastic.
Cheers to you, Tom Harhigh. Cheers to you, sir.
Wait a minute. Your sister's telling you to wear the chaps. Something's wrong with this.
Yeah, that ain't right.
That ain't right.
That ain't right at all.
No. Wrong on so many levels.
Yeah, but being Canada, I'd have a pair of long underwear on under them, right?
That's true. Did you see what BC Rich just wrote?
Sorry, buddy. He brought it up.
I did. But, again, it's all about the hang, and this is the type of crap that happens when, dudes just hang out, whether they're in a band or...
Do I like Sumo Psycho? They are playing my hometown Baltimore right now. I'm not familiar with them, Mitch. And hello, Mitch, if we didn't say hello earlier. Lawrence is all of a sudden out of the blue. Did someone say chaps?
Well, yeah, Lawrence knows all about those.
Oh, yeah.
I saw my sister fully nude when she was 18, and it scarred me for life. Jesus Christ, I love this guy. Oh. I need to get Will Varela and Tom Harhigh a stand-up.
That's right, Gary. He goes, remember, if you're wearing chaps, not just your ass is out. That's right, because they're crotchless, too.
Yeah, well, I mean, who cares about that? That's not as funny as a butt.
They're from Hamilton. Oh, interesting, Mitch.
Dude, the LPD Ass Out Chaps Overdrive Special. It's fantastic. Man, I could see the artwork now. Right down the middle, little toggle switch where the old butthole would be.
Oh, gee, I'm just reading what my cousin wrote. Oh, crowbar. What guitar would you get from your birth year? I would get... Whoa. Either a Tele...
Crowbar, wow.
Yeah, I get a CBS Tele, or I can get a... Was it Chicago Music Exchange era Les Paul with about a 7-piece neck and 7-piece body. So either way, you're not...
My birth year? 82.
You know what you should get? 82? That's like one of the first years of the Made in Japan Fender stuff. Or Made in Japan Fender stuff.
I was like, I would absolutely do that. I was also going to say, I would probably be cool with going back and getting like, the hell were those in the 80s? They were, the hell's the name of that brand?
Okay, Terry, that's some funny shit you just texted me. I'll tell you later, Aaron, off air.
All right.
I think Terry's okay with me telling Aaron off air, which I think he would be, but that's some funny shit right there. Hey, Jason Wade made it. Party on, Wade. You like the wall of gear? Thank you. It's all getting packed up because I'll be moving in a few weeks.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's unpack that.
Well, I got to pack it and then unpack it.
Oh, yeah. See what you did there. Ben Coombs, moving house. Now, Ben's got a little extra work to do at the new house because apparently the studio or one whole wall side of the house is a little close to the highway, so he's going to have to soundproof.
Yeah, the house is faces the 401, folks, which is basically it's about 100 yards off an interstate. And the new mansion will be just this side of Belleville, Ontario. So I'm moving about 10, 15 minutes east of here down the highway, closer to my sister. When Ben moves, it involves roadies. Damn straight, True Tech. Damn straight. Is Phil Bradshaw in here? Awesome.
I would totally, now that I'm thinking about it, Ben, I would totally get like an 82 made in Japan, like Jaguar or Jazzmaster. That's what I would do.
Of course you would.
Yeah, I would. It's a genius idea. Made in Japan stuff's awesome.
That's what I was thinking. Yo, check this out. And Amanda Coombs on 26th of September, the band dropped the new single, Tell Me What You Want, on YouTube. What? Which band? Sorry. I don't see what band it is. Because it wouldn't be the band. We know the band is broken up because half the members have passed on.
Laz just said Bank MM. No idea what the hell that means. You got any clue? Translate.
Wait, what now?
Laz put Aaron ... Bank MM.
Music Man? Oh, a typo.
Oh, okay. I was like, I have no idea what the hell he was trying to say.
Look
Zach
at the comforting
Thong.
blankets. Yep.
Zach Thong, what's up? Is that a window or door behind you? It looks really cool. That is a window. Yes.
Oh, Honeymoon Suite. Awesome, Jason Wade. Thank you for the clear. That's awesome. I have to check that out for sure. I've been waiting on that album for like 7 months.
Phil Bradshaw had a Japanese guitar back in the 80s that was awesome.
The Matsumoto factory. Yeah, that's a great factory. I've had a few guitars out of that factory.
Yeah, I'm still mad at myself. I had a short scale Japanese Strat that I like literally got for a steal and then turned around and sold for like a $200 profit. I was happy I sold it because I made $200.
Jason Wade mentioned the Honeymoon Suite song dropping. Here we go. If I can do this again. There you go, Jason Wade. There's Derry Guillen's new signature Godin. Boom.
Those fuckers are happy looking.
Hell yeah. I'm just waiting for the cease and desist from Kramer. Since it's totally based off his Kramer. Different inlays, of course, because his Kramer had the headstock style inlays, or shark fin, or whatever they want to call it. Good Honeymoon Suite soon. What Does It Take is a great one. Bad Attitude, I love. New Girl Now, of course. Wave Babies, where the music video was shot about 20 minutes south of here. Oh, there's a bunch. Love me some Honeymoon Suite. And excuse me, folks, having a little medication.
All right, so now let's talk about what everybody really wants to talk about. Proper wiping technique. Okay?
I have no idea, Jason. I will find out, though. Ever tried Moosehead beer? Yes, I have. Quite a few times.
I like it. I like Moosehead. Shit's awesome.
Not the biggest fan.
I like lagers.
You guys sell the 3/4 size Jackson guitars?
Yes, plenty of them. The Dinkies.
That's right, Brad. Anything by Sweet is killer. If I was born in 64, metalhead hippie, Kelly. Because that's your last year pre-CBS.
Jay Steen asked what kind of guitars I play. I have owned and played pretty much everything. Les Pauls, SGs, Firebirds, a bunch of boutique shit, Strats, Tellys. My current guitar that I'm actually paying off, I only owe $200 on it, is a Chapman ML3, which is a semi-hollow telly that's got P90s, a roasted maple neck, glow-in-the-dark, side dots, open gear locking tuners, brass saddles, a rolling string tree, and a Graph Tech nut. And it is big pimpin'. And
Radford, see you, buddy. He says, gotta head out of here. You guys are awesome. YouTube was being stupid and wouldn't let me send a super chat. Son, damn! Hashtag tone hair. See you at Namm, my guys. Yeah, we will see you for sure, Alex.
BC Rich Bitch. Everyone wanted to play that. Hindsight's 2020. Okay, Laz, now I got what you're saying.
Rich bitches are nice, though.
Yes. And Krellbar, I think Assless Chapman is genius.
Thrash says, Ben, you medicating your PTSD from your days at Namm? Yes.
Makes sense. Mars Man, what's up, brother? I was going to hit you up because...
Brother Mars in here? Oh,
yeah.
there he is. Hey, Mars man. Good to see you, man.
I was gonna hit Mars up because we're recording at the end of October, and Mars has a couple of things I was gonna ask if I could utilize.
Yep.
Couple of wicked pieces of gear that he said I could utilize. So if he's still cool with that, I will. If not, I understand. And there's gonna be plenty of gear, but I would definitely still take him up on it.
That's some White Widow, Tom. Cheers, Gary. Yeah, White Widow. It was on sale, so why not?
I'll tell you what, I got a funny story about White Widow. Back when I was in this band that was signed and we were touring all the time, we played at Surfside 7 in Fort Collins, and people used to tell us, like, oh, you're going to Fort Chronic? Like, that's apparently what the kids on the street called it. And I had no idea what the hell they were talking about. I just knew that our rider had a bag of bud coming to us every stop. So we pull up at Surfside 7 in the alley, and we're loading out, and a fucking guy on a 10-speed bike with a book bag rides up to us, and he goes, you the band from Chicago? And I'm like, yeah, who the fuck are you? Unzips this bag, and it's just filled with big bags of weed, and he goes, your show's paid. And he rides off, and I'm just like, it's the strangest, coolest thing that's ever happened to me.
Hey, there's Rob. Tesi Switch. Good to see you, brother Rob. If you guys need any kind of, want to put in one of those kill switches, Tesi Switch is the place to go. Use coupon code Canucks, and you will save. He also carries some Keeley pedals. Everyone likes Robert Keeley stuff. Check it out.
That's true. Yeah, Keeley needs to come out with that fucking tape echo already. I know, like, he showed it 2 winter Namms ago, and it was just an empty box that didn't work. He said it'd be out. Then he shows it last winter Namm.
Oh, Voodoo Labs too. Tessie's doing Voodoo Labs too. Cool.
Nice. So then he has it on the community board, and I played the shit out of it in Nashville, and I'm like, all right, cool. I think that's going to be my tape echo that I buy. Still hasn't come out. Come to find, it's because old Robert Keeley and all of his talent and staff, they keep packing it with more and more features, so keeps delaying a launch date. Yeah, the Echoes, Tessie. That is the one that I've literally been waiting over a year for.
Hey, there's Milt. When are you getting that guitar, Milt? Hit me up. This guitar's waiting for you to go. I'd rather not pack it up and move it because we're getting a new place. So let me know and we'll figure it out. Tom Harhigh is asking what the merits of the Looney and the Toonie are. Well, you can carry $3 like that. So you have your Looney, which is our $1 coin. If you don't already know, folks, if you're watching a replay, skip ahead. And it's called a Looney because it has a picture of a loon on it. This is our $2 coin, and someone decided to start calling it a Toonie because it's worth $2 instead of $1. The crazy thing is when we first switched over to the coins, be like, hey, you want to go out, have a few pints? You're like, I don't have any money, I'm broke. Then you pull the change out of your pocket and you got $45.
Yeah, I would lose money if I had to use coins. Fuck that.
Joe Hervey says, Ben, try a solar guitar. I've tried one.
They're good.
Yep. Not my thing.
Yeah, they're not. I'm not a metal guy, but they're nice guitars. Rob has some of those Echoes on order. If they're ever released, is what you should say. You'll let me know, and I appreciate it because I will buy one.
Excuse me.
Lawrence is absolutely right. Sometimes you gotta know when to say when or release the damn thing. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Literally, I've been watching videos. I've played the damn thing, and it's still not out, and it's been like over a year. Like, that's
okay.
You're past shitting or getting off the pot.
See, this is what I love. Brian Landreth talking with Rob. They did an order together. I was like, that's awesome. October, November. Okay.
Yes, I've played the Bell Epoch Delay. Of course. And it is excellent. Catalan Brad is fantastic.
It's worth playing. That guy's played it. Believe me. And what he didn't play prior to Namm, he played at Namm.
Yeah, there wasn't much that I hadn't played. Honestly, the only stuff I hadn't played was stuff that was coming out at Namm. Which was cool. I mean,
Mark Taylor, I remember my first trip to Canada. I went to the hotel front desk my first morning there for change, and the lady said loonies or toonies, and I had no idea what the fuck she meant. I get it.
If I'd have heard Loonies and Toonies, I'd have thought you were talking about the fucking cartoon, Looney Tunes.
Yeah. No.
Sacagawea $1. It doesn't take off because coins are... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you told me, like, here's how inept I am with coins. If you told me, hey, man, you drop this coin and you're going to die, I'm dead. The coin's not staying in my pocket. I find coins all the time where I'm like, how did that get there?
Hello to 777 Outdoors. Hello, welcome. And again, anyone new, please subscribe. We're trying to lock in 1,400. We'd like to hit 2,000 by Namm.
Those gross $1
US hip shot drop in locking tuner set. I like those hip shot tuners where you can just drop down to drop D. I like those.
I like hip shot tuners in general. They're great.
Yeah. Yes, our quarters are the same size as American quarters, but they weigh more because we use, well, heavier metals. It's physics, man.
They ought to just do away with change altogether. It's a pain in my ass.
Yeah, the difference is a vending machine going zzz, no, zzz, no, zzz, no, you know, whereas coins, boom, boom, boom.
2019, all the vending machines around here, you swipe your damn card anyways.
When you're moving, inbox me. Look forward to picking it up. You got it, Milt. I'll send out an email or, yeah, I'll message you this week anyways. Just touch base. So I'll put it aside. It's yours if you want it. Joe's Smokehouse and Barbecue. Hello. Welcome.
I don't think Ditko is from Chicago. I thought Ditko is from Pittsburgh. He's from Pennsylvania.
I am not knowing.
He coached in Chicago.
That's right. We do. Yeah, we may have coins for $1 and $2, but we don't have pennies.
Pennies are annoying as shit. Like, there's literally, it costs them 1.5 cents to make a penny.
That's why we got rid of them.
But they make like 7 cents off a nickel. So their justification is, well, a nickel and a penny even each other out. That's stupid. It's moronic. Get rid of them.
Ben Coombs, sell me a rat. Hit me up, Metalhead Hippie. We can work something out.
And then you can take that extra fundage and get yourself a vermin.
I know a guy.
Or I could take the sale away from you and just tell Metalhead Hippie to buy a fucking vermin because they're amazing.
There's that too.
As upside down, I have a vermin, okay? It is unreal. It's the best rat pedal I've ever frickin' played. It will be all over the EP. In fact, I found like new and cool ways to add texture to pedals that I've loved forever. Like, I use the Xander Circuitry Foxton Woods Fuzz, and it's incredible. And now I can take like certain parts of songs and I'll have it all fuzzed out and blown out. And then all of a sudden when I want it to get more articulate, I'll throw the vermin on top of it. And it's just like, it's unreal.
Yeah, I know. I want it bad.
Yeah, the
Maybe that'll
vermin,
be my Christmas present to myself.
dude, you need to, because like I said, you can put it over fuzzes. You can stack it onto an overdrive. Like, it's on its own. I mean, it's the shit. Yeah, Lawrence, I just thought of the write-up for the vermin. Vermin. It's the shit. You can quote me with that if you'd like.
Oh, cool, Zach. You saw Darren Smith today. Right on. Was he doing his local hangout? Oh, I can't remember where he does. He's got a Sunday night gig. I know he did for a while. Sundays and Wednesdays in town. But right on. He's a great guy.
Tom, you saw me doing the vermin video? Yeah, that thing is... I cannot recommend that pedal enough. If anybody's looking for something in that rat range, but you just want it to be better than a rat, get the vermin. Thing kicks ass.
Laz is like, sounds like I need another pedal from Lawrence. I think Lawrence has a few of them left. I think.
Yeah, they're
Lawrence,
not going to last.
Do you have any vermins left in stock? Have I heard of a deep fried Mars bar? Yes.
A deep fried Mars bar?
Yep.
That sounds disgusting.
Disgustingly good.
Deep fried candy bar?
Yep.
I don't have a sweet tooth like that. There are some people, I swear to God, they'd eat deep fried dog shit as long as it's deep fried. Not me.
There we go. Lawrence does have a few Vermins left, folks. So if you do want one, I would say contact him sooner rather than later.
Get the Vermin. I'm not even pitching it because Lawrence here. I'm pitching it because it's fucking rad. Hey, how come nobody has thought to call Tesi Switch Captain Kill? That makes perfect sense to me.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
I can see it.
Look, it's Rob, a.k.a. Captain Kill, a.k.a. Tesi Switch. Makes perfect sense.
Crowbar says when he finally gets an LPD, it's going to be the 87.
It's a good pedal.
Yep.
LPD's in that like rare form. Well, you and I had this conversation. So it's like, if you go back and look at like genius guys that were from yesteryear, I'm not going to go that far back, but let's say you're Robert Keeley's, you're John Cusacks, you're Mike Piera from Analog Man, you're Brian Wampler's, I know there's others, but you know what I mean? Those guys, I look at like this next group of people that I put in that same class, and it's like Lawrence Petross, Zach Broyles from Mythos. There you go. Like those, they're just dudes that everything they make is stupid high quality. They understand how a pedal's supposed to play. There's usability in the tone from one side to the other. It's not one of those ones where it's like, this doesn't do anything except from, here to here. Those two dudes get it.
Well, all I can say is from a YouTuber's point of view, my pedal videos usually run 4.5 to 7 minutes for a pedal demo. Most of Lawrence's demos take 9 minutes. And that's because of, like I said, I think it's the versatility. If a pedal doesn't really do much with, moving, if there's not much of a difference in gain, you're going to shoot it in half the time. But when you get so much variety of tone, you have to show it off that much more.
Laz, it's literally VRMN. Which I gave the clever name of the variable rat manipulation noisemaker. Rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it?
Oh, dude, yeah. Yeah, there's marketing genius.
Thing's awesome.
Yeah.
It's been interesting because I have this like stupid huge pedal board. Some of you guys know that I have a Pedal Train Terra 42, which is, as it sounds, 42 fucking inches wide. And then it's another like 2 feet tall. And I have the flight case and everything. And I used to have that all filled up and used that for a long time. Then I went through a divorce and I sold like 52 pedals and 15 guitars and 8 amps and a bunch of shit. So then I was like, oh, that's fine. I'll rebuild my stuff, but I'll have a smaller board. Well, now I've gotten back to the point where it's like, all right, I have so many fucking pedals and I have them dialed in the way I want. We have an EP coming out. I'm going to load back up the pedal train. And part of that is Lawrence's fault because his stuff is so good that even when I'm like, no, I don't need another fuzz. That'd be the third fuzz on my board. It's like, oh, you know what? The Phoenix fuzz sounds great. And if I set it like this, it actually sounds different than this and this. Next thing you know, you're like me and you've got, 25 fucking pedals and a switcher on your board.
Yeah. I'm just looking down the pedal board, figuring out what the hell I'm going to shoot demos on in the next day or two. Because I'm at that brief moment in time, for those who don't know. Well, if you saw last week's Canuck show, my cousin Kelly was in town for the better part of 2 weeks. So I wasn't shooting videos for a couple of weeks. And I was just uploading or publishing whatever I had done. And so, I have no videos in the can currently. So I got to do that.
I wish you lived closer so that, because somebody needs to do like a good demo on the Hudson broadcast. And now that you've played it, it's like, you know how fucking good that pedal is. And the people in the States, like, they see it over in the UK and they see it on, that pedal show and they're like, oh, it's awesome. But in the States, it's like $285, which is a joke because if you buy it from, pro tip, if anybody's wanted a Hudson broadcast, if you buy it from like a North American retailer, it's $285. But if you buy it from Anderton's, it's like $185, which is the actual price of the pedal. Every fucking distributor over here has $100 markup on it. But it would be nice if you lived closer. I would be like, Ben, you need to demo this so that people know how awesome this is.
Exactly. Zach says Darren's band played the tailgate party before the Generals Frontenac game. Okay, cool.
Nicholas.
The romances here are adorable.
Nicholas, you dirty bastard. I love you. Oh, and Soda, you're a sweetheart. And Tesi Switch, he kills people. Or things, not people. Lawrence is here for me. That's true. I called Lawrence the other day, and I left him a voicemail because he did not pick up.
And thanks, Tesi, for posting your website.
Yeah, I should give a big shout out to Nick KB, my boy. He had drunkenly bought the Hudson broadcast and paid the $285. But it didn't go with what he's got some of the most epic dirt selection ever. First off, let me just say that all of his pedals are incredible. So are his guitars and his amps, but his dirt section is like, seriously, what the hell do you need the broadcast for? And he knew that I wanted it, and he was like, gonna sell it at Guitar Center, and they were gonna hose him royally. So he worked out a deal with me where it got him more money, but I was able to pay it off over like 2 paychecks. So thank you, Nicholas, for doing that. You are a wonderful human being and a hell of a guitar player.
Awesome. Well, I think we're getting close to the 2-hour mark, so we should probably wrap things up because you have a new job to get to tomorrow.
Yeah, I got training at 8 a.m. I have to be there.
Exactly. Oh, Metalhead Hippie says, I spent over $1,200 on Wampler pedals, returned 2, sold 1, and still have the frustration. Very cool.
I will say this. This is funny, Ben. 2 days of training at the new job will get me the same dollar amount as 2 weeks at Guitar Center.
Yep.
So there's that.
There is that. Well, sir, I think we covered a lot of territory. We recapped some summer Namm shenanigans. We previewed some winter Namm shenanigans. We got a goddamn amount of support from you fine folks tonight.
We talked about butt cheeks and chaps and all that good stuff.
Oh, man. It's all good stuff. All good stuff. So, do you have anything to add, my good friend?
You stay classy, San Diego.
Nice. Sister says, this has been a great show. Thanks, Ben and Aaron. Good luck on your first day.
Oh, thanks, sis.
Joe Herbie says, great hang. That's exactly what we wanted. You know, it's a good hang.
It's all about the hang.
All about the hang. So
if you haven't liked or subscribed to Ben, please do so. Also, Albus Band on Instagram, Albus Band on YouTube. Even though we haven't really used the YouTube, we will be throughout the recording and they're moving forward. So join Ben and I in every facet you can so you can get more of this.
Laz is buying the vermin. Wait, Coombs. Wait, discount Lawrence? We do not have a Ben Coombs coupon code through Lawrence at this time. But the more pedals he sells and gets bigger as a company, that may happen. I'm just saying. Not to mention last week when he was on with us, he did do a 15% off, I believe it was. Boom, last week during the show. So anyways, thank you, folks. Ben got a chance to play a D28 yesterday and a 27 Gibson Mastertone. Love it. Well, no, wow. Okay, yeah, I bet. On that note, you guys have a great one.
Hit us up. Let us know what you think of the vermin, even though I know the answer.
Vermin's in his cart. Awesome. Good to hear it. As I always say, folks, hold those doors open. Let that guy in ahead of you in traffic. Do good things, and good things will happen to you. Karma is real. I'm living the dream. Aaron's living the dream. I hope you are too. Everyone have a great night and be good to each other, folks. Peace and rock on.
A and B. See you later.